talking about Hillbilly Podcast.
Yes.
A podcast.
Very many Monday Chunkies. I'm Carter.
I'm Jordan.
Wait.
Oh, no. Wait, hold on.
I'm just kidding. I'm Doge.
What's your name again? Oh, Doge, yeah.
People already have a hard enough time.
I'm Jordan on the ones, the twos, the threes, the fours.
Jordan's out
The
here
fives?
on the ones, the twos, the threes.
Sixes, perhaps?
I'm not here
just,
4+.
I don't think this podcast would ever take advantage of like current events that don't have too much to do with TV and film for the sake of people listening and tuning in. But there's a certain individual that's been in movies and even a movie that we've reviewed that had made big news because of her concert. Can we talk a little bit about Santa Claus? Taylor Swift, we reviewed a movie that she was in that was over on our Patreon, Cats.
Oh my God, Cats. She's in Cats. I forgot she was in Cats.
If you remember.
And I forgot that we watched it.
Chelsea and I got tickets,
Whoa.
believe it or not. So
Whoa.
one of the few on the manifest.
That's impressive. I probably, if I were you, would have saved that so you could be the hunk tomorrow. But now that you've played that card,
No, it's fine.
too late.
It's fine. I just wanted to talk a little bit about it. It was absolutely crazy.
I believe it.
It makes me so glad that the movie ticket buying process isn't like that at all.
I mean, I got a
Granted.
PlayStation 5 the night they came out, so I've been
Yeah, I've
through
been there,
that
done
particular
that.
crucible.
What's the deal with her concert? What's the situation? I don't guess I knew.
You hadn't
the
heard
news.
about it? So
I don't guess so.
There
You know
was
Taylor Swift, right?
She had
Familiar.
a verified like pre-sale, which a lot of artists will do this.
Sure.
And you can even boost it. We didn't do that, but you can boost it by buying merch. I mean, obviously,
Boo.
it's all part of the big,
that's predatory and gross.
big cog in the wheel or whatever. But
Ticketmaster.
If you buy a t-shirt, you
gross.
can come probably to the show.
SeatGeek is actually in control of the AT&T Stadium tickets. So AT&T Stadium doesn't work with Ticketmaster, which Ticketmaster in itself is a legitimate monopoly. Like it bought Live Nation.
Yeah.
And so it's in complete control of this whole process. So you get your verified, they expected maybe 3 million people to be ready to buy tickets. There were 14 million and things crashed. They said that if everyone who had wanted to buy tickets could, Taylor would have filled 900 stadiums. So anyways, there's a queue and you're in that queue for what felt an infinite amount of time. I was in the queue for 5 hours and just kind of watching this bar, not sitting there watching it the whole time. It's like it existed in my life in a really conscious way.
Yeah.
But I was trying to like continue with my life. So I came to the point to where I was like, I'm just going to shower because I just need to shower. I've been wanting to shower 4 hours ago.
Yeah.
And so I put it up on a ledge in our bathroom and I looked through the door and I was like, are you expletive kidding me?
Sure.
I'm in now. And so I get out
Naked.
soaking wet, conditioner in my hair,
Yeah.
get tickets. It's in the upper bowl. We went from being like, man, bummed we couldn't get as close as we wanted to like, I can't believe we got here.
I can't believe we're in the
ended up
door.
being on
Right.
like the Today Show the next morning. It was like Ukraine accidentally bombs Poland. Taylor Swift crashes Ticketmaster. And you're like, oh my God, it's up there. Absolutely crazy. And then there was a Capital One pre-sale that happened after that. And if you had a Capital One card, then you could get into that pre-sale. Well, that lasted 50 minutes and then shut down. Then the general public sale was yesterday. And then Ticketmaster just straight up canceled it. They're like, hey, there's not enough tickets left. So people are quite upset about it. And I think by the
she's
time that
probably
this
going to have a
releases
good career in front of her. I think she's
on
probably
Monday,
gonna
I think she's going to be okay.
I think she's going to recover
she'll be
from
fine.
this.
So she made a ton of money. She made more money on a Tuesday than
Dude, good for her, man. She needs
we
some.
will for a long time. But
I've been worried. I've been feeling like she's running out of money. I'm glad she has some.
Yeah, that's awesome.
on the subject of making money, our movie that we reviewed last week, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, is in a week's time has made $400 million, which is a good thing.
Yeah. That's quite a bit of dollars.
That's quite a bit of dollars. Here's the thing, though. It's currently 11th on the year worldwide for highest grossing. Now, granted, there's a chance that it could get all the way up there to maybe number one. There's someone up there was incredibly competitive this year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't
easily
think it'll
number
be
two
Top
and number
Gun.
three, a top three. So here's what I wanted to do with these 10, and it might be the easiest rank you very much we've ever done.
Cool.
But can you tell me the top 10 highest grossing films of 2022 as we sit here today?
Yeah, probably.
A little bit of rank you very much.
I think I
Who wants
can.
to go first?
I do.
Dozier.
Top Gun Maverick.
Bing Bing, number one.
Yes,
Everybody
number
knows
one.
that. 1.4 billion. That's a B. Almost
a B,
1.5 billion.
And it's at the front.
doggy.
The word's not like milliub or something. It's a billion.
No, not
It's
million.
the
It's
front.
The front of it, yeah.
Mabillion.
A lot of people miss that part.
It's 1.4
Million.
mabillion dollars.
$1.4 million. I have to imagine that Love and Thunder is in that top 10. So I'm going to go with Thor Love and Thunder.
Bing, 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 bing. Number 6.
Sure.
760 million.
Sure.
Doge.
Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
Bing, 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 bing. Number 3. 955 million.
Let's get weird. Let's get real weird. Let's say, I'm going to go with Nope. Let's see how Nope did.
Yeah.
How'd you do, Nope?
Bong Bong. It was number 22.
Yeah. That's actually not surprising to me. I think that a lot of times, like the horror-ish movies that do really well tend to be the real Halloween-y type
Franchise.
horror movies. Yeah.
Yep. How about Black Adam?
Yeah, gotta be. Or maybe it's too recent.
That's what I'm wondering.
Bong Bong, number
Okay.
12. With all the time that it's been out, it is currently behind Wakanda Forever.
I think it will be
350
though.
million.
By the end of the year, it will be in that top 10. I think I just caught it too early.
Probably. It's a Dwayne project, so
Yep.
I have to imagine that it will get there. I'm finding myself forgetting every movie that came out this year.
Isn't that funny how that works?
I'm finding myself forgetting which movies even existed this year, unfortunately. How did Bullet Train do? I don't remember.
It was the highest grossing in August, the month it came out.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Bullet Train. That feels good to me.
Bong Bong, number 15. You're close,
Okay.
though. Bullet
All right.
Train,
There we go.
240 million.
Yeah, I've forgotten every movie, every single one that came out this year.
How about The Batted Man?
Yeah, it did come out this year. That's definitely there.
Bing, 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 bing. Number 5. The Batman made $770 million.
The Bateman.
Patrick or Jason?
I'm also having a hard time remembering what went straight to streaming and what went to theaters. You know?
Yeah. I mean, you're a strike away from losing this thing.
No, it's happening. I'm going to lose it. So I actually, you know what's funny? Didn't even need that reminder.
You currently have everyone. We've got number 1, number 3, number 5, number 6. That's it.
What number 2 have I forgotten? What big
think I
boy
know
number
it.
2? See,
Hey,
Everything
I'll
Everywhere
help.
I don't think did that well in the theaters, even though it's the best movie that came out this year and deserves Best Picture and most
Number
of the other
31.
Oscars. But
Number 31.
let me think. Just let me think. Jeez. I genuinely can't remember a single movie that I've even watched this year, much less that came out this year.
Probably watched one yesterday.
Yeah, I'm going to guess that's not there.
Well, I'm just trying to help you
Jog my memory. I appreciate
know
it.
that you've watched, what you've watched.
I do appreciate it. Oh, wait. Would it count like the No Way Home re-release?
I think it would, but that's not.
Okay. I didn't know how much
Yeah, that didn't really do much dollars.
Shrek 2. Lock it in.
Oh yeah, that re-release.
Bong Bong.
Ah, so
They did it.
close.
love
Well,
that
because
is
they did it
always
live action, and people were
a
like, "Why'd you
fallback
do a live action
answer.
Shrek?"
Yeah. Weird decision.
Doge, you have one strike. Let's see how many of these you can get before you strike out.
Hey, I have a better prompt for Doge. Remember one movie that
Yeah.
came out this
Well,
year.
here's the funny thing about that prompt and Carter's prompt is they're about
They are
to
the
have
same.
the same answer.
They are the same. Oh, man. Time is weird now.
Don't worry, darling.
Nice. Yeah, that's the right answer.
Bong Bong.
Whoa. But Harold's in it.
It's 37th. It didn't even make 100 million. 86
Good. I'm
million.
glad. It deserves to be 50th.
One more guess, my friend. I think you have to get one more to win, or y'all
Hey,
tie.
I talked to a
it's a
beloved friend.
runoff.
I talked to a beloved friend of mine about Don't Worry, Darling. And she was like, why didn't you like it? I loved it. And I was like, interesting. I just thought it was bad. Like, what did you love about it? And her answer was, and this is a person I respect very much. She said to me, Florence Pugh is gorgeous. And I was like,
Well, here's the deal. You could you could do Google Images and just Google
you could
image
just put her as your phone background if you
and
want
not have to go
You
see
don't have
Don't
to
Worry,
watch
Darling.
the-
You didn't like Google? I loved Google. Google search. So amazing. Incredible. Florence Pugh is gorgeous.
Yeah. So it's
Doge?
underrated.
Just one more.
And if,
I know,
if she's
I know,
listening
I
right
know.
now, I know you said other things. I'm just making fun of you.
I know I have
Just
one
one
more.
more.
Yes, I know. Stop telling me that. I'm trying to think of the only two movies I can think of. 3 more movies that came out this year. Are you ready to hear what they are? It is The Northman, it is The Woman King, and it is DC League of Super Pets. And I don't know which of those 3 I think is in the top 10 of the year.
I can tell you which one I think isn't.
Which one do you think isn't?
I think there's no way the Northman cracks the top 10. I don't think the other 2 do either, but I think there's no chance the Northman cracks top 10.
DC League of Super Pets.
That's probably the safest guess.
Bong bong, it was, but it was number 20. Do we want to keep going or would this last forever?
This
Do we
would
just want to say y'all
This
tied?
actually wouldn't end. This would be hell. That would be
Give us, we can cut out all the dead air. Give us like a minute of think time here to think of one more movie that came out this year.
Okay. I mean, you can keep going. It's kind of a sudden death situation here.
Yeah,
You
it's
both
like
have
whoever
2
gets the
strikes,
next one
or
right.
3 strikes, and you've guessed 2 correct.
Have I guessed 2 correct?
I think so.
I don't think I did.
I thought I got 3.
Oh, Doge won then. But
I
we'll
said-
keep going.
Top Gun, Batman, and Doctor Strange.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, all I got was,
I don't even remember that.
I don't even remember which one I got.
Love and Thunder.
Love and Thunder, yeah.
Yeah.
Just tell us the list, man.
Yeah.
Number 1, Top Gun Maverick,
Sure.
$1.4 billion. Number 2, Jurassic World Dominion,
I honestly don't even
forgot.
register that those come out.
I forgot
$1
that came
billion.
out.
To me,
Number
that's like
3,
when McDonald's is like, the McRib is back. And I'm like,
It was gone?
I guess. I don't know.
Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness was number 3. $940 million was made by our number 4 entry, Minions, The Rise of Gru.
I knew there was going to be an animated one, but I couldn't think of any animated movies
I
that
was
came out
like,
this year.
what kid movie came out?
Yeah.
The Batman was 5. Thor, Love and Thunder was 6. Number 7 was Watergate Bridge. That was one that had come up in like box office ball, but this was an international film that did obviously very well. Number 8 was Fantastic Beasts, The Sea Creesh of Dumbledore.
So many movies that I don't give a hoot about.
I can't believe
top
Fantastic
10.
Beasts is in the top 10. I thought that movie was not profitable.
Number
It might have
9,
cost that much.
Yeah.
Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Oh, nice.
That was this year?
That was this year. You
Wow.
ready for one that's going to blow your mind that
Yeah.
was this
Yes.
year?
Yes.
Number 10, Uncharted.
Dude, I genuinely was
Whoa.
like, did Uncharted come out this year? No way it came out this year.
Whoa.
That's
It certainly
funny.
did. It certainly did. What also came out this year are these next ads.
Black Friday deals, the gifts are unreal.
Shop JCPenney for thousands of deals so low, no coupons needed. Through Sunday, get up to 75% off fine jewelry. Bring home Cooks and Black & Decker kitchen electrics now $22.99 plus $10 mail-in rebate. And get Memorex home electronics starting at $27.99. We got your holiday.
Shop, JCPenney.
Offers valid on select items through 11/27. Excluded from coupons. Conditions and exclusions apply. See store or jcp.com for details.
Tired of long waits and rushed care at the ER and urgent care clinic? Next time, stay home and let Dispatch Health bring the power of the hospital to you.
I call Dispatch Health. A care team of medical professionals actually come to your house.
They're the same caliber of people that you would see if you were at a hospital or an urgent care.
Dispatch Health can treat most non-life-threatening emergencies.
They can do the x-rays, they can do stitches.
Urinary tract infections, blood test, urinalysis, ultrasound.
It's almost everything that they can do at the ER.
You never feel rushed. They're there for you and only you.
I felt like their only patient.
And it costs no more than a trip to urgent care because Dispatch Health is covered by most insurance, including Medicare. See if we serve your home at dispatchhealth.com.
Dispatch Health really went above and beyond.
It's wonderful to have care come to your home.
House calls are back, and they're better than ever. Learn more at dispatchhealth.com.
Welcome back, my friends.
I feel
my
welcome.
chunkies.
Thank you.
Thanks.
The movie that we're reviewing tomorrow is called The Menu.
Yeah.
And as is the case in the culinary world, there are critics. There's lots of them. And so I wanted to play a game that we've played before, which I have forgotten its name.
Cranky critic,
in which, no, I don't think so.
I think this one's
read
different.
a review that was the opposite opinion
Yeah.
as to what the actual
Wasn't it a play on Amazon's reviews, like 5 stars or 1 star or something? Like, I don't know.
I'm not sure. I used Flexter for this, and you just have to guess the movie based off of someone who had a bit of an outlier opinion on certain movies.
You know what we should call this? You use Flexter, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if this game has a name. If it doesn't, may I humbly submit for your consideration that we call this Flexter, because these people are all just trying to flex on a movie that everybody felt a certain way about and be like, actually, I feel this way.
I like Flexter.
Flexter doesn't hurt my feelings.
Cool.
Yeah. Let's do Flexter. I like that a lot. We're going to play Flexter with a few films here. I don't want to give you a theme because I don't want to just give away. I don't want to make it too easy for you. But again, I will read something that was against the consensus for this movie. So if you hear something that sounds rotten, then you have to think to yourself, okay, the movie that we're trying to guess was ultimately considered a fresh movie by Rotten Tomatoes. Make sense?
Yep.
Our first review comes from Chris Stuckman.
Hey.
Who of this film says...
I really like Chris Stuckman, actually.
Chris Stuckman of chrisstuckman.com. Wonder how he was able to get that URL. Good on you. That rare family-themed Christmas movie that isn't really aimed at kids. It's actually aimed at adults. It's a family Christmas movie that's completely honest about what family Christmases tend to be like! Exclamation point.
So I already have my answer. Are we doing this together? I don't remember.
I was about to ask, do we compete or do we work together?
What do you think we should do here for Flexter?
I'd like to work
Is it a
together
competition?
on this one.
Okay.
I think we've worked together on it in the past.
Fine.
I'm pretty certain that this is Christmas with the Cranks.
I was going to say the same thing, actually.
No way!
Yeah,
All
I
right,
think
I'm
it's
glad we're on the same
because it's a
page.
positive review. It's got to be of a stinker. I bet it's Christmas with the Cranks.
Let's do Christmas with the Cranks.
You locking it in?
Yeah, let's lock it in.
Yeah.
Bong bong.
Oh.
Is it happiest season?
Bong bong. Let me give you
No, that
the
got positive reviews,
consensus
I think.
Did it?
I think so.
on this rotten film. Arnold Schwarzenegger tries his best, but Jingle All the Way suffers from an uneven tone, shifting wildly from a would-be satire on materialism to an antic slapstick yuck
Hey,
fest.
Chris is right here.
Chris is right, though.
19%. 19%.
No. Honestly, flip those numbers around. Give me 91% on Jingle All the Way. Are you kidding me?
Tomatoes.
I'm about to go Turbo Man on they butts.
19% on Rotten Tomatoes. Are you ready for the next?
I'm so ready for
Turbo
the
Man.
next.
Jamie, it's me. It's your father. I will be bleep. What fun bleep word could I do instead of actually saying the title of this film?
Boink.
Perfect. Flexter's got boinks. Boink may very well be the most unique film of the year. Certainly released by a major studio, and you'll love it and hate it, but you sure won't forget it.
Can we know what year? Is that okay? Like, is this a new release movie? Just tell us that. It doesn't have to. We don't have to know the year. Just, is it new release?
What would you define as new release?
Within the last year, within 2022. Dude, I think it's Jupiter Ascending.
I feel like that's such a vague, like that sentence could apply to anything.
I know. That's why I'm trying to apply some real world Carter to this, and I think it's Jupiter Ascending.
Okay.
Wait, sorry. This is a positive review? Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I think it's Jupiter Ascending.
Here's the thing. Metagaming it a little bit.
Sure.
I know that Jingle All the Way is the first movie of our Christmas series coming up.
Okay.
So would this be the second movie of our series coming up, Die Hard 2?
I think Die Hard 2 has probably generally positive reviews, though.
Yeah.
Not as positive as 1, but I bet generally positive. It's a decent sequel.
I'm good to go with Jupiter Ascending. I'm
I
good
just
to
can't tell what his theme is, because I know for sure it's not Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, because that movie has positive reviews.
Yeah. Would Violent Night reviews be out yet?
No, and I bet that movie's going to get great reviews because it's going to be amazing.
Yeah. It's just Christmas Bullet Train, basically.
Yeah. It's the team that made John Wick.
Yeah. We'll go Jupiter Ascending.
I'll follow your lead. He might be doing all Christmas stuff. He said he didn't want to give us a theme because it might ruin it. So I bet it's a Christmas movie.
So in terms of certainly unique major
motion picture studios, certainly unique.
I mean, Polar Express comes to mind there, where it's just like, what is
that
this
movie?
The music is a all-timer. The movie
music
itself
is fantastic.
is really
Everything
bad.
else is awful.
Alan Silvestri's work on Polar Express is like
I'm
career
actually
best.
happy to say Polar Express, but this feels a little more blockbustery to me. But I'm happy to go with Polar Express. Ooh, but it could also be like the Santa Claus 3.
It could be a lot of things. That's the thing. Is
Yeah,
the
that's
sentence was
tough.
basically
It's
like,
very
this is
vague.
definitely a movie. I was like, well, there's been a couple of those.
I'm following your lead here.
That's the way we do it on the Polar Express. Lock it in.
All right, lock it in.
Despite its formidable cast, this Cats adaptation is a clawful mistake that will leave most viewers begging to be put out of their misery.
Nice.
Oof. 19%. The same review.
Wait.
It got the same review.
That
as
was a
Jingle All
negative
the Way.
review for a negative movie.
That was a positive review for a negative movie. That
Yeah.
was positive.
It was a
You said
positive
it said it was a clawful mistake.
No. I give you the consensus to reveal what the actual consensus was.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I started with the bad or with the good. And
Gotcha.
then I give you what it actually said.
It was a clawful mistake, but in like a good way. They had to be put out of their misery because they were having too much fun with cats.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's no theme because now he's just looking for a movie.
No, there's themes. You'll know the theme at the end.
Is the
That's
theme
how
that they
that
all
stuff
got
works.
19%?
No. I'll tell you the theme now. It's all holiday releases. These were all released the week of Christmas. Chill, dog.
You didn't have to get so offended.
Don't come
Everybody
up in
gets
here.
so offended now. You can't even tell jokes anymore. I miss the old days when you could make fun of people in
You could
marginalized communities.
Say whatever you want about people who've had a rougher go than you, and people laughed and thought it was cool and funny.
Why can't I punch down anymore?
I'll give you a couple here because this is interesting. I'll also boink out like any names of like people involved.
Yeah.
Boink is an old-time movie craftsman, the master of every trick in the bag. And in many ways, he is more at home with the medium than any other Hollywood director. But all of his details give the impression of contrived effect. These are rotten reviews here, by the way.
A rotten review for something that was released around the holidays with a generally positive reception.
And then we'll end with, well, it's all very vague. It suits a lot of people, but I find it hypocritical and false.
I think this is The Irishman.
So I think it might be either The Irishman or The Hateful Eight, which did come out, I believe, on Christmas Day. And just talking about all the details and that he's a master of his craft, I feel like it's probably somebody like a Scorsese, a Tarantino, something like
See,
that.
the reason that I think it's The Irishman is because there's the line that says it's hypocritical. And Scorsese's whole thing is like movies aren't movies anymore because they're all computers now, but like everybody's de-aged for that movie.
Yeah, it's a good
I
point.
have one more review for you,
Please.
Okay.
that I think may help you. One problem with the film is that it's only in the acquisition of money and the community subjugating their own savings and needs for Boink that his rebirth can be complete.
What?
One problem with the film is that it's only in the acquisition of money and the community subjugating their own savings and needs for Boink that his rebirth can be complete.
So I think Boink is a character name.
Yeah. His rebirth. He needs their money. Either I don't remember something about The Irishman or it's not The Irishman. It's definitely not Hateful Eight.
No.
What?
What?
A movie made
Would this
probably
be-
by a prominent director.
Would this be Silver Linings Playbook? Prominent
What?
director. Everybody has to bend over backwards to help Bradley Cooper have a good life again.
Did they give him money, though, specifically? For his rebirth?
I could also give you the actual positive consensus and Boink in that.
Yeah.
If you feel it.
Sure, yeah. I'm
Yeah.
lost here.
Yeah.
The holiday classic to define all holiday classics.
Oh, I got
Boink.
it. I already got it.
Boink is one of a handful of films worth an annual viewing.
It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
Wonderful Life. Lock
It
in.
is. What do you want me to do? Lock it in?
Throw the asshole around.
We can't do this. We can't do it again.
No, it's exhausting. Bing, 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 bing. You are correct. It was certified fresh at 93%.
That's
Rotten
incorrect.
Tomatoes.
I don't
Hey, guess
hate that
what?
movie, but it's not
An
that
audience
good.
score of 95%.
I will never, ever get tired of telling people the only reason anybody likes that movie is because it was the first movie with distribution rights to be cleared for streaming on cable.
Streaming. What are you?
For airing on cable. And they played it round the clock at Christmas times. People were like, this must be a great movie. When it was originally released, nobody liked it because guess what? It's kind of bad.
I don't hate it.
I think it's bad. It's a bad movie. People only like it because it was on all the time. I think it's the same reason people, air quotes, like the Hugh Jackman Les Mis because they like Les Mis. And so, oh, it's a movie of the thing I like.
No, it's good.
It's not.
You stop. You don't have to go in and just start shooting up everything.
It's the same reason people like, Carter, what's your favorite thing again? Just after. What's your favorite thing?
It's the same reason people like Fifth Element and like Silence of the Lambs.
Laughing.
And like
It's
villains
the same
in
reason
movies.
people like laughing, because it's just in front of their face all the time. And they're always just like, oh, I guess I should do that.
What did you not like about I swear by the stone?
One more day for revolution.
I'm zombie. You me money.
The trick is you have to sing. The Russell Crowe thing is you have to sing. It's not just through your nose. It's with your tongue completely blocking the back of your mouth.
Yeah.
Do not forget me. Oh, that's fun.
Oh, that's great.
To
And by that, I
end.
mean it's not great and nobody likes it. If you like it, you're wrong.
It's really good.
Is it New Girl where Nick is like, yeah, it's exactly like Jean Valjean and Jean Javon. Like he just doesn't even say the names.
Yeah. Javert. To end today's episode, as we look at the Thanksgiving menu coming up, I want you to give me a perennial side dish.
Yeah.
And tell me which movie star does it represent best.
Ooh.
I'm Carter, Corona Vin Diesel. I'm kidding.
Yeah. You can grab
It's
anything
not
you
a side
like from
dish.
the cooler. As long as it's my green bean casserole that I brought.
Dude, I got my answer, and I've
Anything
never
you
felt like an answer
want.
is more right than this, actually.
Oh, no. What if I take it from you?
You won't.
Hey, are we all
What
going to
if I
say
do
green bean
with it?
casserole, by the way?
No.
Okay, good.
But
Don't
I
even
am.
crack my top 5.
It's not even a matter. You didn't have to get in here and offend me.
I'm just not
It's
going
a
to
matter
go
of which
for
one's
it,
the
is what I'm
best.
saying. I'm going for my number 1.
Green bean casserole doesn't crack your top 5? Are you kidding me? It's my number 1.
Okay.
my number one,
Notice
too,
that I didn't say it doesn't crack your top 5. Just said mine.
So what? Hang on. Walk me through it. I know we did it on Discord, but walk me through it. What do you like more than green bean casserole?
Can we give our answers first so I don't give away what I'm going to say
Yeah.
for this? Because
Yeah.
I just told you I'm going with my number 1.
Dang, dude, just making sure you were listening.
Hey, start at the bottom.
though.
Start at 5. Go 5, 4, 3, 2, and then I'm Jordan.
No.
Chill, baby.
I'm Carter,
Chill, baby.
and I am gonna say green bean casserole, and I'm almost to. I've got a few people in mind here, and I want to make sure that I land this well because I have the metaphor. Shh. Dang it, dude, it's so close. Oh no. Okay, I'm Carter. Green bean casserole. Jared Leto. Let me explain.
Favorite dish, favorite actor. I get it. You don't have to go any further.
It feels like green bean casserole is made wrong more often than it's made right.
Interesting. Okay.
But when
Yeah.
it hits, you'll never forget it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You stick with that one. If there was a world where Jared Leto's career was only Dallas Buyers Club, he's a 1-for-1 Oscar winner.
Yeah.
He won an Academy Award. There was something in him that was good enough to receive the utmost praise.
Yeah.
There's really only ever one recipe for most people that love green casserole that they'll do. Any variation off is one of the worst things they've ever had.
Yep.
Much like any other role Jared Leto will do, I'm kind of out. I'm interested. I'm going to try it because I know that I've had something that was amazing for me.
Yeah.
But most often, any new iteration is boo-boo.
Yeah.
It's fair.
Love it. I'm Doge, and Colin Firth is the turkey. Allow me to explain, because sometimes he's the star of the show and the best thing on the table. And sometimes he's kind of there, but never, ever offensively like, I'm not going to eat
But
this.
if you dump gravy on him, he's always a good time.
Right.
Always a good time.
I'm always going to have at least a little bit of turkey. Sometimes I'll have a lot of turkey and it'll be my favorite thing there. And sometimes it's just fine. It's all right. But it's never offensively like, I'm not eating your sweet potatoes because they have marshmallows on them.
Sure.
I like that.
Do you not do the sweet potatoes with marshmallows?
Deep fried turkey is the one that I'm eating most of.
So I just
Isn't that
realized
bad, boy?
I'm actually doing my number 2, not my number 1, because I forgot I was a little cheeky fella for my number 1, gave a cheater answer. But so I'm doing, I'm Jordan, the sweet potato casserole, but with the crumblies, you know, sort of the salty,
Yeah.
sweet crumblies on
Yeah.
top. We usually do either candy pecans or some sort of like cornflake, salty, brown, sugary sort of a thing
Yep.
on top. So good. So good. My favorite thing. But I'm going to go with, this is a person that just screams holidays, and I think it's because she's in my number 1 or number 2 holiday movie. But this dish is absolutely Diane Keaton, and here's why. Traditional, steeped in history, rich backstory.
Yeah.
But those crumblies on top, they take a swing that you are not expecting. There's some talent, some spice. There's something there that takes us beyond yams.
Yeah,
I love that you
We're into new
included
territory.
I love that you included a nod to Diane Keaton's rich backstory. If you really dive into the lore to the Diane Keaton wiki,
Yeah, there's
it
a
will really
real
surprise
meta
you.
narrative. There's a real meta narrative to Diane Keaton.
The world
that a lot of
building is
people
just
don't know.
second to none. Honestly,
You've got to read the codexes that you find scattered throughout the open world.
Have we just launched into the ether a movie that'll come out soon that has Jared Leto, Colin Firth, and Diane Keaton? What is that even
I
about?
hate- 2/3 hope
honestly,
so.
if it's a Thanksgiving movie, absolutely.
I 2/3 hope so. So here's my top 5
What
real
if
quick,
Jared
just
Leto
to
is their
make
son,
George happy.
who they're disappointed in because he's a bad actor?
My honorable
Or Jared
mention,
Leto could just play like a fence post. He'd be down for that.
Maybe he's the turkey. Maybe he plays the turkey.
My mom would probably call him a turkey because that's the meanest nickname she ever gives people. Oh, such a turkey.
Dang, turkey.
So my honorable mention number 6 is just those yeasty dinner rolls that you can like scrape with the knife and you hear the crust on top. Oh, so good, but they're so soft inside.
He's so ready.
Dude, I'm stoked out of my freaking gourd for
Those
Thanksgiving
dinner rolls,
right now.
people always are like, I can't wait to have leftovers and make like Thanksgiving leftover sandwich. And it's like, it's not really I hope you're using dinner rolls.
That's the only way. That's
You
the
need
only
to
way.
be- Yeah.
Don't use your regular bread.
I saw a lot of people in our Discord. By the way, we're giving away some free Discord content here on accident, I guess. But I saw a lot of people in our Discord
Be thankful
Talking
for it. It's
about-
Thanksgiving week.
talking about their love of Hawaiian rolls at Thanksgiving, and I can respect that. I love a good Hawaiian roll, but it's all about those crusty, doughy yeast rolls. For
I'll
me.
co-sign that Hawaiian roll though.
I love a good crescent. Also,
Yeah.
If you're gonna hit me with a crescent roll, I'm down. So my number 5 is this is just recent, as of the last probably 5 years, but deviled eggs are now forever tied with Thanksgiving for me, and I love deviled eggs.
Yeah, there's always going to be the deviled egg dish is so show offy, is it not?
Yeah,
and it's
it
like
is.
the one that
Useless.
has all of its little
useless. It's 12.
outside of only for deviled eggs too.
Yeah.
12?
and even then the amount
You got to refill it every 30 seconds.
If you're
I'm there.
bringing, the refill is tough.
Yeah.
You've really committed if you've made those
There's
because
places.
Isn't it funny how like if somebody was like, "Can I scramble you 12 eggs?" You'd be like, "Oh my god, no, that's too much." And it's like, "Would you like deviled eggs?" And you'll say, "Yes, I'll eat 10 of them. Thank you."
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
100%. So number 4 is my mom makes this fudge pie that's sort of like dense. It's not like whipped chocolate. It's sort of like a dense with like a
thick boy.
chew to it. You know what I mean? And it
Chocolate with
is,
2 C's.
whoo, boy, it'll take you there.
Chocolate normally has 2 C's.
That's true.
It's chocolate or chocolate.
Oh,
Chocolate.
3 C's.
Number 3 is just stuffing, but we use like a passed down through generations recipe from my uncle that is like bonkers. And I actually think we do dressing. I don't think we cook it inside the turkey,
Yeah.
but I like both a lot.
both are good.
Especially if it's celery forward for whatever reason. That makes me really happy.
That's a tough one to miss, to not do well. That's a safe space if some of the
You
other
gotta
things
do
didn't
it
work
right.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 2 is that sweet potatoes with the crumblies. And then number 1, I was a little cheeky fella and I said leftover sandwiches on dinner rolls are the whole reason I'm actually showing up to Thanksgiving. I would rather eat a light lunch and come back around for a thick sandwich at dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah. Day 2 vibes.
Love
Or dinner vibes.
I'll eat a leftover sandwich for brekkie on Black Friday.
Yeah, it's
Don't
all
even stop me.
It's all mixed together.
I don't
it's just
put,
a shepherd's
I don't
pie of a
touch
week.
cranberry sauce until I'm making that sandwich. I don't want it on my plate, but on a sandwich, yeah, I'm down.
Well, a special extra Thanksgiving outro. Enjoy your meals.
We could gobble.
I'm
Give your
okay.
best gobble.
We already.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, I don't.
That was pretty good too. You were all timid about it, and that was pretty good.
No. Turkeys aren't ever like, "Hey, what's up? I'm a turkey. Let me gobble my loudest, proudest gobble." It'd take a little bit of warming up.
I think that's
You do know your
exclusively what
turkeys.
they do.
Jordan,
Are you going to do it?
I'm good.
Did you do yours?
gifts are unreal.
Shop JCPenney for thousands of deals so low, no coupons needed. Through Sunday, get up to 75% off fine jewelry. Bring home Cooks and Black & Decker kitchen electrics now $22.99 plus $10 mail-in rebate. And get Memorex home electronics starting at $27.99. We got your holiday.
Shop, shop, JCPenney.
Offers valid on select items 3/11/27. Excluded from coupons. Conditions and exclusions apply. See store or jcp.com for details.
When you drive the brand ranked #1 in dependability by J.D. Power, you can stop thinking about what you can't do and start doing what you never thought possible. Visit your local Kia dealer today to see yourself behind the wheel of the brand ranked #1 in dependability by J.D. Power. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Always drive safely. Kia received the fewest reported problems among all brands in the J.D. Power 2022 U.S. Vehicle Dependability Study based on 2019 models. See jdpower.com/awards for 2022 details.